always got to be wise. We've always got to be ready because we never know when Mother Nature's going to strike. Floods, winter storms, tornadoes, hurricanes. That pesky Dorian, our hearts and thoughts and prayers are with everybody that's been affected by Dorian. Folks, there seems to be always something going on. This month is dedicated to being prepared. There is a company based out of Utah that has been making an award-winning product for a few years now. Chef-inspired, chef-created emergency food that actually tastes delicious. For several years, HSN and the Wise Company have had a wonderful partnership making sure that every one of us can buy what we need to look after ourselves and our family and eat well and enjoy it. Even if the worst is happening around us, there's the comfort factor of knowing that we've got enough food to provide. Tonight's offer is the biggest, heartiest, most delicious we have ever done. Folks, it's a 170 serving kit with more full meals than ever before. We're giving you a bit of everything, including the brand new cheddar potato soup, vegan chili, dried banana chips, and that exclusive chocolate pudding. Guys, you get everything in there. People love the pasta Alfredo. I've tried the chicken pot pie and it is delicious. Cheesy mac, 20 servings of white rice, orange delight. It gives you something for absolutely everybody. It comes in this really well-designed bucket that you can keep. This is gonna be safe up to 25 years. Right out of the gate, I just wanna tell you something that I saw earlier that kind of knocked me for six. I mean, I always knew that we do great deals on HSN, but I went onto the Wise Company's website, which is a brilliant place to have a look around. They have like I think it was a 60 serving offer for $150. Think about that. 60 servings for $150. We're doing 170 servings for $99. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's share your calls and comments on 1-866-376-8255. My lovely friend Stephanie Roberts is here. Stephanie, you always bring with you delicious food from the Wise Company because you know what? When something bad is happening outside, it's comforting to have good food inside.
It's comforting and it's essential. You know, I mean, we love the thought of a great meal while the storm is raging, but it's more than just the thought. I mean, it's pure necessity to feed your family. And that's what Wise is all about. But Wise is kind of taking it one step further. I'm gonna start right off with you tasting tonight.
What do we got?
Because this is a brand new entree to us at HSN.
Thank you, my love.
This is a vegetarian chili, but more important to so many of our customers, it is vegan. So I love the fact that this is an option for everybody. The minute I smelled the spicing, and that's where Wise does it, it tastes just like you thought. With a blindfold on, would you have ever known?
I think, God's honest truth, I feel like I'm in a restaurant. You could tell me we're going out to eat to dinner tonight and I would eat this and say it's fantastic.
And that is what Wise is all about. It's about taste. We understand the concept of needing food in our lives, and that's what drives Wise. All of this food turns into an amazing tasting, chef-inspired meal simply by adding water. But it's the taste that will keep you coming back and knowing that this food is gonna be there for you. So the product is manufactured and dehydrated in what's called a modified atmospheric package. And now you're thinking, okay, what the heck does that mean? It is state-of-the-art packaging, and the point of the packaging is it keeps out the oxygen, it keeps out the humidity, it keeps out moisture. Those are all things that make food go bad for up to 25 years.
It's amazing.
So the chefs have put together these recipes, and you just tried the chili.
Having some more.
Yeah, he's going back for more. That's a good sign, right? Because it tastes like chili. There's real spices in it. There's the texture and the consistency you'd expect. So, okay, lots of people have great chefs, right? But now think about what Wise has done. They have the great chefs who make this great food. They combined it with scientists who have figured out how to keep the food in this packaging so that it's still tastes great, because I hate to tell you, that chili you're eating came right out of one of these packages. I'm sorry, I did not make it all day long, slow simmered, like it tastes like though. So you think you're having that chef-cooked meal when all you're really doing is opening a package. Inside here, the real food, the real ingredients, the real spices, and all you have to do is add water. Now that all sounds like a working mom's dream every night of the week. Then add to it that once you bring this into your home, you have the ability to have these awesome tasting on-demand meals just by adding water for up to 25 years.
There are people that call in every time, camping, boating, hiking, RV, tailgate. I mean, you could use this food for so many different reasons, but I will say this, and I'll say it respectfully, if you only buy one thing tonight, you've got to buy this. It's peace of mind, it's insurance policy. It gives you just the confidence knowing that you can eat. And you know, we're getting into the cooler months now, and there's obviously gonna be some winter hassles and troubles, maybe a power outage, a winter storm. You know, when you think about all the states of America, there's always something, tornadoes or hurricanes or earthquakes or wildfires. I mean, that's just the reality of living, right?
Well, and the reality is you never know where, you never know when. I mean, right now we're obviously thinking about severe storms and hurricanes, and that is the season we're in. But think about winter storms. Yeah. Last season, Seattle, I know you had a huge snowstorm in what, like March?
Yeah.
You know, things that aren't supposed to happen, and we all think, why is it like this? Because it is. Yeah. Because we can't do anything about it. We can't control it. And listen, I'm actually a degreed meteorologist, and I will still tell you, you can only predict it so well. I hate to admit that, it pains me a little bit, but the bottom line is, you know, instability, not sure of science and where things are going to happen, that's a part of life. So rather than stress about it, rather than, you know, anxiety and worry about when things could happen, be ready for whatever will happen. And that's why I love Wise.
Well, Dorian, I think, has been an all too terrible reminder of how we hope it's not going to happen. We think it's not going to happen. Where is it going? It's going here, it's going there, it's going everywhere. We got to be prepared. And as we go through this presentation, I want you to think about people, members of your family. It might be your son or your daughter. Maybe they live in a different city or state, somebody that you worry about or care about. With our Delivery Direct program, we can deliver it direct to their door with free shipping and handling. So the people that you care about, we can make sure that they are well fed as well in an emergency. We're already 6 minutes in, and we are extremely busy. I do want to just say something, folks. We have had this today's special planned for nearly half a year. It just so happens that it's coincided with Dorian, and you know, rightly or wrongly, I think it's an important reminder of a reality check. We do this at this time of year because it is the Emergency Preparedness Month. It is the last chance of the year to be able to get it. You said, I said, this bucket is 170 servings. That is the most we've ever done with more full meals.
Absolutely. Well, to start with, the bucket weighs a ton.
Yes,
so the fact that shipping is free, I'm thrilled about, because I can't even imagine. Right. It is so packed tight with food. The bucket itself is awesome. Yes. It is totally secure. I honestly used mine as a step stool today because I needed to bring in an extra water bottle, which we will show you coming up, and I stood on it. So it's very durable. It is waterproof. It is bug-proof.
Yes.
What I like so much about having the bucket, and on the Wise website, you will see food in boxes. Yep. We do not sell all of our food in buckets, but here at HSN, we like to have the bucket because depending on your situation, you may need to take this with you.
Yes.
You know, this can be grab and go. There are times in life when staying is not good. You know, you run from floods, you run from fire. And if I'm gonna pack my family up in a car and evacuate because of the fear of something coming my way, they still have to eat. Yeah. I don't wanna figure out how I'm gonna feed them on the road with restaurants that are probably closed, full of other people like me. Maybe I'm going to a friend's house. I don't wanna hurt. I have 4 teenage boys. Nobody likes it when I show up. You know, all they do is eat. So this is your way of being secure, of being self-sufficient. And if there's one thing I've learned as an adult, as a mother, self-sufficiency is peace of mind. When you can look around your own little world and think, you know what? We've got this. Now, if you can spread the wealth to your friends and neighbors in a time of need, maybe you look at this and think 170 servings, holy cow. Well, guess what? Somebody's gonna need this. You know, whether it's you or somebody else. And that's where I like the 25 years. It's not going away once you bring it home.
What we'll do, because we're so busy, and this is the best value ever, we're gonna take you on a tour of some of the complementary pieces, the partner pieces to go along with this, okay? These normally sell out earlier in the day, so let's just quickly head over this way. I know we're kind of fast forward, but we are very busy on our today's special. We have, and we always do have, 3 separate kits that go back wonderfully with it. Let's start with the protein kit. Why would I add more protein?
So protein keeps us full. So a lot of these meals obviously have some protein in them, but let's say you're feeding 4 teenage boys, and you know that they probably want 2 or 3 servings of something. If I add protein, which is our kit here in the middle, it will allow me to take something that's maybe 4 servings and stretch it to 6 servings. Okay. So I like it as a way to supplement what you might already be getting in the Today's Special special or if you have big eaters. So you're getting your choice of a protein kit. It comes with an assortment of chickens, some plain like roasted flavors, some a little spicier with a teriyaki, a Southwest, and also an assortment of beef.
So then your other choice is going to be the vegetable kit.
Now I love vegetable for a million reasons. Our hikers, our hunters, people, our big outdoors people, they know that carbs provide energy, and vegetables are healthy carbs. It's not always a good idea to have a candy bar, despite the fact that we think that's a good pick-me-up. So this is a really good natural way to just get your vegetables if you're using it for recreation. Now think about when we're in any kind of emergency situation, and this is why these kits were created by Wise. What are the first things the store runs out of? The fruits and vegetables, the produce,
instantly,
the meats, and then typically the dairy, but obviously dairy doesn't work so well with what we are talking about, though we have a solution for that. But I do like the fact that this is then corn, peas, broccoli, and beans. By the way, you can eat these literally as they are. I mean, they are simply dehydrated vegetables. So it's no big deal. Or you can rehydrate them, reconstitute them with water. They turn into a side dish. They also come with sauces because some mom somewhere must have said, you know what? Emergency or not, my kid is not eating this without cheese sauce.
Picky eaters, right? We're going to make sure everybody's happy. The one that you have to buy is the fruit kit. Because you'll take some of these to work with you and snack on these. The fruit kit is always the first to go. Dried fruit is very expensive, right, Stephanie?
It is. This is a very, very good way to get a good value on dried fruit. And remember, you're still getting that 25-year pouch that will keep it from spoilage. Peaches, apples. You're addicted to the strawberries, I see. I am personally an apple and peach girl. And then the bananas, highly snackable. The consistency is amazing. Look at the vibrant color. I love everything about these. I love this even for the, especially I grew up in the Midwest, I grew up in Chicago. Good produce in the winter, really hard to find. This is a way to do it. I mean, you can use this so many different ways, but when we're thinking preparedness, this prepares you to have the access to something like fruits. Your small children would be very sad without fruit.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
So this solves that problem. And by the way, it comes with vanilla pudding. And honestly, this rivals Grandma's. Sorry, Grandma.
$49 for either the protein, vegetable, or fruit kit. Back to the today's special. Hundreds of you ordering. Guys, just as we kind of dig a little deeper into it, this is the largest configuration we've ever done. And I say that because this contains more full meals than ever before. You know, we offer drinks, obviously. For example, you know, you're gonna get 16 servings of the Orange Delight, but you're getting more full meals. So there's a value to that, and I recommend, honestly, even if you're just browsing around, if you go to Wise's wonderful website, they have, for example, a 60 servings for $150. Think what I just said. We're doing 170 servings for $99. They have 60 servings for 150. So a huge difference all in all. Where would you keep your bucket?
So you must keep it in a cool, dry place. That's really the only requirement. Personally, I took my food out of the bucket because I have more storage under my bed than anywhere else.
Clever.
All the food is on the bed. Talk about sleeping peacefully, right? So I know we're fine. The bucket is in the garage, as I pointed out, and I use it all the time for a step stool. But because we are in Florida, where we do have hurricane concerns, I would also fill that bucket with water if I needed to, because then I'd have a water source. Maybe it's the top shelf of your pantry. Maybe it's the spare bedroom. It doesn't matter where, as long as it's a cool, dry place. So not the garage in the summer. You got to think about that. I do want to point out one thing. You see pots and pans and burners sitting out here. I don't want you to think you have to cook the food. So if there's one takeaway you have from what you learn about Wise Company tonight, well, two. Number one, the food tastes great, and we're going to keep showing you that. But number two, all you do is add water. Cold water works perfectly fine, because let's be real, in an emergency, power's typically out. Often can't cook, which is obviously why we're cranking into the emergency food anyway. If I have stone cold water coming out of my tap, as long as it's safe to drink, all I do is add it to a pot, to a bowl, doesn't matter what you're using, and the food, and it will turn into a great meal. Now, the reason we have it on a burner tonight is not because Adam's picky and he demands hot food, although I'm sure he appreciates it, but we're gonna have him eat the room temperature food in just a moment.
I'll do it. I'll eat anything.
The reason is that as the water is warm, the food reconstitutes more quickly. So this way we can show you more things. If you have power, let's be real. Most entrees in life taste better warm. So go ahead and warm the water, but you don't have to cook the food. Cold water works great.
This is the award-winning Wise Company based out of Utah, folks. They've been on every morning show, TV show, magazine, newspaper. Everybody's talked about them. You've got the best value in America. $99, flex pay, and free shipping and handling. Let's get one for you and let's send one to somebody you love. All the delicious, I mean, pasta Alfredo, chicken pot pie. These are the crowd pleasers. Once you've got it, you've got it. If you are somebody that does like to go hiking or camping, maybe on the boat or RVing, we even have this on auto ship as well available tonight.
What do you smell right now? Because I know he comes over with his nose out, ready to go.
Cinnamon,
that is cinnamon.
Oh.
So this is one of the breakfast cereals. Again, all I did was add some water, but you know, when it's called apple cinnamon, when it's called maple brown sugar, Wise has put the real deal in here. So you have the flavor, you have the consistency. You are getting such an amazing array of products.
Okay, stop everything, everybody. Stop everything right now. Stop, 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 stop. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
We're gonna show you something that is gonna knock your socks off. Folks, I wasn't supposed to do it, but I'm gonna break the rules. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna ask Stephanie. What we're about to show you is something you have to buy, and I mean it. We're about to share with you the water bottle from Wise. Let's go this way. Folks, in an emergency, and by the way, as soon as you see this, you gotta order it immediately because it will be gone. If you're in an emergency and all that's available is dirty water and you need to drink, watch what this bottle does.
And think about what you can do with this clean water. You can make the food too. So inside this bottle is dirt, as in this.
Guys, get up close. You gotta see this.
I want you to see it. I scooped this dirt and threw it in the bottle. So it's nasty, right? Gross water, it looks kind of gray, you get the point. Watch what happens with the filtration system that is in this bottle. 99.9% of everything in there comes out. You gonna do it or you want me to do it? There, he'll drink it. There you go.
Guys.
Go for it. How's that taste?
It tastes beautiful.
Absolutely.
This filthy, dirty, muddy water instantly filters to pristine and clean. You gotta get one of these bottles. I told you we were gonna knock your socks off. I hope we have done. It's $30. We sell these in 3 and 4 sets at a time because people want them for everybody in the family.
Well, and think about how it pairs together, because when you have the ability to have safe drinking water, which is what this is giving you, now you can make any bit of food, because all you need to have this all work out is safe water and the today's special with the 170 servings. Now, it works better when you drink out of the straw, obviously, but as you can see, great tasting water. I don't know what dirt tastes like, fortunately, but it doesn't taste like it in there.
Look, it's dirty in here, but it's clean when it comes out of there. It's unbelievable. Already 800 people ordering this bottle. There are only 3,000 to go around for the entire day. With that in mind, let's go to the phones and say hi to Linda. Linda, welcome to the show. You're live on HSN with Stephanie and Adam. Linda, do you already have some Wise food at home?
Yes, I do.
Tell us about it.
I ordered it, I gotta tell you, I ordered it to prove you wrong. that it did not taste good. And I opened it, and I had a couple of meals and some fruit, and I was just blown away.
Good. You know, no offense taken by the desire to prove us wrong. I'm glad that we proved you wrong.
Yay!
Or at least certainly...
Well, me too. I mean, it was so good. I couldn't believe it, you know. And I've ordered probably 3 times prior to this one, and I gave it to my family, but because there's only me, so I'm ordering this one and the vegetables, and I'm thinking about going back for the fruit.
The fruit, we love the fruit.
The fruit is always very popular.
We love, honestly, Linda, the fruit, you'll snack on the fruit every day. It's gorgeous. That's one of the hidden secrets of this whole set, getting the fruit kit for $49. Linda, what would you say to anybody watching tonight that's not really sure about it?
I would say buy it, try it, and you'll keep it.
Yay!
Thank you,
try it, and you'll keep it. Thank you, Linda. We appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us.
And Linda said something, thank you, Linda. Linda said something that I really like, that she tried it. Yeah. Because that's the point of this. Get it home, you have 170 servings, take a pouch and try to prove me wrong. Yeah. Totally fine with that, because here's the thing, the flavors are there. You will be amazed from the pure science that Wise can take something like one of my favorites here, the chicken pot pie, and have it taste like grandma just slow cooked it.
Yes.
You you know, that she made potatoes and then mixed in vegetables, and my cream sauce isn't as creamy as the one Wise did. But oh, by the way, all you need is to add water, and oh, by the way, it will be there should you keep it under your bed for the next 25 years. The combination of the chef recipe and the science is completely outstanding.
It's something that they've taken great pride in to make sure the food tastes good. The food tastes delicious, and it does. Every single serving, every single meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, dessert, drinks, it all tastes so well. It's so good. And it lasts up to 25 years because of the technology, the amazing space-age packaging. Value for money, we're looking at approximately $1 per serving. That's bananas. That is nuts. I mean, really, it's $1 a serving or so. You cannot beat this in any way. In fact, $1 a serving is 170 servings.
Right.
Why did they tell me it's $1 a serving?
It's well below $1 a serving.
It's not $1 a serving. It's much better than that. I need to scrub that bit out of my notes. Guys, the value is just extraordinary. We are extremely busy. And guys, just for those of you ordering, so there's no confusion, everybody's ordering the water bottle that takes muddy, dirty, filthy, horrible water and makes it clean instantly. No drip, drip, drip. I could drink out of this. Look, it's black. It's black.
It's instant water filtration. It's a personal water filtration.
Is it okay?
Sure, yeah.
Do you mind? Look.
No, and that's how it works the best.
Watch.
It's meant to be drunk
Filthy.
out of.
Tastes delicious.
Yep.
Tastes gorgeous.
Good for you.
I'm going to keep this there. If you're ordering in the system, it's called the Wise Seychelles water bottle. The most important thing you'll buy today is this, along with the Today's Special.
And not just dirt, all those other things that we're scared of in water. You know, the chemicals, the E. coli, 99.9% of all contaminants gets filtered out. So that if you're in a situation where there's been a power outage, you're not sure if the water's been compromised where you are, you know, so the news will scroll it along the bottom and you think, oh, great, now what do I do? You know, can I give the kids water? Can I cook dinner with this water? Be safe, be wise, and use a filtration bottle just so you make sure everything's okay.
Let's go over here. We're getting questions about eggs. We need to answer questions about eggs if we can, folks. There are, we mentioned the protein, vegetable, and fruit kit that's available. For those of you that would like to add absolute brilliant protein, we all love our eggs. We do have a limited number of our powdered eggs. This is a 144 serving set that's available today. This is always a bestseller, Stephanie.
So here's the thing, and I love that you just flat out asked me before the show. So what's the deal with eggs? Why would I want powdered eggs?
Yes.
And my answer is having a shelf-stable protein source means that your family will always have full bellies.
Right.
Because protein keeps us full.
Right.
You know, you can snack on a lot of things and survive. Yeah. But to truly be satiated, to truly be full, you need protein. Right. And most of our proteins are meat products, and you just can't keep them around other than a jerky.
Right.
You know, this is a way that whether you're hiking, camping, people who are outdoorsy and do these things always have powdered eggs.
Yes, yes.
I like to think about it, because I'll be honest, I'm not a camper. Right. So it wasn't something that I was real familiar with. Right. Then I had somebody both tell me and show me, do you eat at a hotel restaurants for breakfast when they have a free breakfast? I'm like, I have 4 kids, of course I do. You know what they said? Then you eat powdered eggs all the time. I love those things.
It's true,
because we've all eaten them. You just haven't known you were eating powdered eggs. So I'm gonna let this heat up. We'll come back again and do some cooking. But I do wanna show you, you are getting resealable pouches. Yes. So that means you can open it, you can use what you need. You could use 2 tablespoons, which would equal 2 eggs, and make brownies and seal it back up. Nice. So you don't have to use it just for the emergency purpose.
While we're waiting, guys, I want to share with you this, because this is brand new. Chocolate milk is always going to be a fan favorite, a family favorite. This is a new offer tonight. It's a 60 serving of our chocolate dairy delight. We've not even shown this, and it's already the #1 bestseller extra purchase.
Okay, now you'll try it. I just said before, are you going to try it for me? Because just all you have to do is try it and tell me.
Is it real chocolate and everything?
Absolutely it is. Why would it be anything less?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Would your kids not absolutely go crazy?
Well, it's just like normal chocolate milk.
Absolutely. And it is normal chocolate milk, except it's whey milk. And the reason is we don't want you to have to refrigerate it. Right. So in an emergency situation, regular whey milk is included in the Today's Special because it's so important for kids to be able to have milk. And we will talk more about that. However, some of us, A, just like a treat, and B, I don't know about you, but after a couple of days with no power, a funky situation, you took that whole
that was
glass
lovely.
down. Guess he'll be having some more. But you know how it is. The kids will get cranky.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a little something. Maybe you just truly love chocolate milk. So I got to tell you, that's a really good chocolate.
If you want the chocolate milk, it's $54.95, free shipping and handling. Back to the today's special, everybody.
No refrigerated needed, of course.
And we're going to go to the phones. It's Laurie in Kentucky. Laurie, thank you for joining us on HSN. You with Stephanie and Adam. Now, Laurie, is it true that you love the Wise food kits?
I do. Well, we have 3 adult children. They're
Okay.
all married, and they have children.
Right.
So we try to prep, you know, to have enough for everyone if the situation were to call for it. And I lost count after 15 buckets. there's between 15 and 18 buckets in our basement.
Oh, my
and I've tried the food.
Yep.
I've tried it, and it is really good.
Well, good. I'm
Very
so
simple.
glad you've
it's
tried
very
it.
good. It's nutritious. And I'll tell you what, this is the best deal out there.
Yeah, it is.
Because a couple years ago, when I started to check into preparedness,
Yeah.
I started looking at these food kits.
Uh-huh.
And I kid you not, when I got a sample, there was a toll-free number that I called.
Yeah.
And called for the sample, and they sent a catalog. The most inexpensive kit in that catalog was over $400, and you did not get 170 servings.
We just saw
It
that
was
tonight.
a lot less.
Yep.
So,
A lot less servings, nearly $400. So I tell people, you know, you're not going to pay tax on this.
Yeah.
It's free shipping. And, you know, not just for preparedness, but, you know, think about if you go on vacation. If you have a microwave in your hotel,
Sure.
you can save money on your vacation
Yeah.
and spend it on things in the area, you know,
Right.
area attractions.
Right.
Or if I was in the hospital one time, and church cooked meals for my husband, but he could have done this on his own.
Right.
You know,
Absolutely.
so there's all different kinds of situations. I mean, you know, preparedness, vacation, camping.
a million reasons. There really is a million
If you've
reasons.
had a long day and you don't want to be in the kitchen.
Exactly.
I like that idea.
We get a lot of that. We do. Oh, Laurie, thank you for
And
taking the
it
time.
truly is the best deal. I mean, I'm not kidding when I tell you it was over $400, and it only had 130-something servings in it. So
Laurie,
this is a great deal, and people should get, I'd say, 2 or 3 of these.
yeah, well, that's what's, it's funny you said that. Our producer Steve said that 5 minutes ago. We appreciate you kind of highlighting that. And guys, just as we kind of continue on, and we want to thank Laurie for taking the time to say that, look, it's a serious subject. It's a serious topic. Those of us that have struggled with Dorian or struggled with Irma, as we did here in Florida a couple of years ago, or have struggled with flooding, you know, earthquakes, wildfires, snowstorms, any type of natural disaster is heartbreaking, heart-wrenching, and horrendous in every sense. You have to be able to eat. You have to be able to survive. And food is obviously at the top of that list. If you only buy one thing today, please buy this. And I want to just stop everything and say thank you to the Wise Company for offering this to us. Laurie just mentioned similar food kits, $400. You've obviously seen similar things as well, which is why we're so busy tonight. This isn't a deal. It's an absolute rock bottom, best in America deal. This isn't 50 servings. This is 170. This is 170 servings in a huge bucket that's sent to you with free shipping and handling. We've got to get one of these in our house. If you ever buy one, you buy it today. You don't buy it next week. You don't go anywhere else to buy it. You buy it today. And you send one to your son who's moved into his first home, and your daughter who's just moved into her first apartment. We send one of these to grandma and grandpa who live in Florida, who were scared to death about this hurricane that was, you know, gonna hit us. Everybody here was preparing all last week for it. You know, whether it's coming our way, not coming our way, we're worried about it. It's a disaster we can't predict. We've got to be able to eat. That's why you have to buy this tonight. I mean, look, you get all of this good stuff and the food tastes delicious, but let's cut to the chase. It's 170 servings for $99, not $200, $300, $400. It's under $100. And we pay for the free shipping and handling. We're already running out of time. We could do this all night because it's an important topic. It's a serious subject. And again, I'm thankful that they are willing to offer this at this price. I want to remind you, we won't do another demonstration now, but I want to remind you of something. Stay there for a second. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm coming back. You're going to keep seeing me walking around, swigging away at this bottle of water. I want you to know that in this water is this dirt, is this mud, is this filth. This is the Wise bottled water that instantly filters dirty, filthy water. It's incredible. We've already pre-sold nearly 40% of the quantity. Guys, look, this is in here. You can see it's black and it tastes clean, pure, beautiful. You gotta order that. Every home should have one. Maybe even get two, one for you, one for the kids, I don't know. Let's go back over here. Stephanie, it's, you know, I don't wanna get too serious, but the reality is, this can be a life or death situation.
Absolutely. You know, you were talking about, you know, getting one for your kids and your grandparents and all this. If everybody had enough food in their home,
yes,
no matter what happened for their family, think about how much less stress and problems there would be, not just in emergency situations, but all the time. This just sort of ensures that when there's a bad day/week, you're okay. So it's important from the attitude of maybe the emergency this week is mom got sick and can't go to the store. It happens. Lori was talking about that. You know, don't wait for your neighbors to bring you the food. Make sure you're okay. I just like knowing that anybody in my home can add water. This will reconstitute on its own. All you are going to have to do is give it a stir. So this is teriyaki rice. I put in some water. Now, if you're just joining us and you see these pots, you don't have to cook this food. You do not have to heat the water. The only reason that we have our pot sitting on these burners is it makes it go a little bit quicker. But that's it. That you could do this with stone cold water. In fact, speaking of cold, let's have a cold entree, shall we? Just to show you that the taste is still there. So this is the teriyaki rice. It's the same one that I'm just starting to reconstitute. I've played with my food a little bit on this platter and I've divided it into quadrants because this pouch makes 4 servings.
Generous.
So I want you to see what a serving is, right? Because if we're gonna tell you we're giving you 170 servings, I don't want you to think it's just 3 bites of food. You are getting, so this is rice with a whole bunch of vegetables in it. This is hearty. And that's the other question I get all the time about these meals. Remember, they're made by chefs. These aren't carbohydrate enhanced to keep you full. They're not shot up with calories so that we can call it a meal. This is part of an FDA balanced diet. All the ingredients and the recommended this, that, and the other thing, all on the packaging. You can check it out for yourself. The chefs are making the recipes. The factory figures out with these specially modified atmospheric pouches. The scientists keep out the humidity. They keep out the oxygen. They keep out the moisture. We know those are all things that make food, especially things like fruit, go bad. So all you do is add water. You get teriyaki rice on demand anytime you need it, even with stone cold water, for up to 25 years. Which means if you bring this home for 25 years, you don't have to worry about the power going out, about getting snowed in the winter, about mom getting sick and not going to the store. That is actually one of my favorites. I may prefer it chill, like room temperature.
It's so funny, I agree with you.
It's got great flavor. If you've ever liked cold takeout, that's what this reminds me of.
But you know what it's the texture, the tanginess. This is the teriyaki, and it's delicious. It's stone cold, stone cold. And I'll eat my way through it because it does taste so good. It's the flavor that always attracts so many testimonial callers, as you have come through already. I know we've got more people calling on in. I'm gonna go on Facebook in a second as well. Can we just quickly spend another minute on the eggs? A lot of you asking about the eggs. 144 servings of eggs, right?
Right, and they're in resealable pouches, which means that you can open it, use the servings you need, and then reseal it. Now, once a pouch is opened, 30 days. Because the air has gotten in there. But the ones that you've kept sealed, again, part of the 25-year shelf length. Protein on demand for up to 25 years. It's crazy.
And we'll show you here it is. Even if it's not heated up, love, it's okay. We're gonna just show everybody. This is the 144 serving of the eggs, protein, which is so important, as Stephanie said. extremely popular tonight, extremely popular tonight. I don't know if it's hot enough yet, but we'll find out.
That's okay. I wanted to show you when you open it, this is what you'd expect, right? It's powdery. So all you do is reconstitute with water. And oh, by the way, think about it. When you crack an egg, you have to beat it around a little bit, right? When you're going to scramble it or make an omelet or whatever. So that's essentially, you get that same consistency here. And this is egg with 7 grams of protein per egg, 70 calories. All the things that we know about eggs, all the essential amino acids, they're all in here. You know, it's everything that you would ever want nutritionally from your egg, except the difference is it can sit in your pantry, even open, and be there whenever you need an egg or whenever you need to make an omelet. I don't know about your house, but I go to look for an egg all the time and somebody left an empty carton in there. So, you know, it can solve the everyday stress of simply needing egg. But if you're hiking, if you're camping, if you're packing a preparedness kit, and you know that you have growing children, hungry people that just may need to do it. Now, remember, we do have to cook these eggs. So you're gonna have to obviously have a propane burner or something like that. We all have different levels of preparedness. Truth to be known, I don't keep a burner in my preparedness kit. So, you know, protein eggs not part of my preparedness, more part of my everyday.
Well, a lot of you asking about it. To be honest with you, and I'm not surprised, let's just go to Chocolate Delight a second. Brand new today.
So this is brand new.
Wildly popular. I downed the whole glass. I'm going for my second serving right now.
That's why he wanted to come back. He wants more chocolate milk.
She knows me so well. Real chocolate milk, folks. It tastes $1,000,000. And you get how many servings again in this one? 60 servings. So how does this taste so good? I mean, it's ridiculous.
You know what? Because it doesn't have to be the traditional milk that you keep in the refrigerator. This is a whey milk product. In fact, regular whey milk, not chocolate flavored, is part of our today's special. I love this for kids. I mean, the fact that we include whey milk in the today's special, so important, because for kids, it's kind of just a part of their everyday process and routine, often to sit down with a sippy cup of milk at night. You know, remember, there's times where our routine is disrupted for days and days and days. We can't have crying toddlers for days and days and days. Mom and dad will lose it. You know that better than anybody. But the thing is, too, sometimes it's just a pleasure. You know, you're not going to probably have your games, right? Everything's electronic these days, you know? You're not going to have all these things. You could have some chocolate. It makes it all better, doesn't it?
I cannot recommend that enough. It's just, it's beautiful. Folks, as we approach the final kind of leg of this presentation, this is the only airing this evening. I'm going to go on Facebook now while Stephanie takes you through more. Biggest value ever and anywhere. We've had a call tonight, somebody that found something similar for $400. She's not alone. You get 170 servings. This does weigh quite a bit, so we will send it to you with free shipping and handling as well. Store this somewhere nice, cool and dry. Food in here lasts up to 25 years, completely sealed, bug-proof as well. 170 servings, more full meals, hearty meals, delicious meals than ever before. Stephanie, it's taste, flavor, feeling prepared is peace of mind, isn't it?
And it's such the combination. I want you to bring this home because you know you're making a great decision for your family. Then I want you to open it so you know we're not making this up about the flavor. This tastes great. Now, I'm happy to say that maybe over the last year or two, the market for freeze-dried food has really grown. You may see this kind of thing in your grocery store now. That's okay. I'm not going to suggest you try it because you'll be disappointed, but if you need to try it to make yourself feel better, go right ahead. Wise is so pleased that they have been around for more than 10 years. They've really sort of helped open people's eyes to the need for this product, but nobody does it quite like this.
Nobody.
It is the chef-written recipes that have the taste here. It is the science that has that amazing taste shelf-stable. Now, Wise is not the first company to come up with food that's shelf-stable for 25 years. They are the first company to come up with food that's shelf-stable for 25 years that tastes like the food it is supposed to taste like. When it is cheesy mac, and by the way, that mac is one of my favorites. It is not just, you know, a gummy pasta with a fake sauce. This is the real deal.
That's a favorite. The cheesy mac is an absolute favorite.
Let's take a walk down. So, because it's hard to,
it's like a buffet. Let's do it.
Highlight them all, right? So these are all the different foods coming to you. And what you are seeing now is a great look at the 170 total servings. We are looking at 9 different really breakfast, lunch, and dinner entrees, hearty meals, and then they've added some snack foods like the bananas, added some treats like the chocolate pudding, by the way, exclusive to HSN.
Yes, it is.
Only here can you get chocolate. I know one of these hosts demanded it was probably Adam. All right, so we're looking at a huge amount of white rice because anytime you need to bulk up the amount of food you're feeding your family, you can always mix in some rice. I personally would make this brand new vegan chili. It is called vegetarian chili and it is vegan, so there is no meat product even in the broth. That on top of some rice. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing because what's chili supposed to have? The peppers, the chili powder, the layers of flavor, just a little bit of heat.
Yes.
If I called this chili and it was bland, it wouldn't be chili.
Right.
So there's varying levels of palates here. I know my kids probably are gonna tell me that's a little spicy, but that's okay.
Right.
Because some of us who have adult palates want a little something.
Something for everybody.
There really is. So this is the teriyaki rice. I had divided it into 4s to show you the size of the servings. They are very hearty servings. So 170 is by no means skimping out and making you feel like you're not gonna be fulfilled. This is the creamy pasta rotini. What I notice immediately, look at the size of the vegetables in there. Big pieces of carrots, big peas. It has got a nice cream sauce. Texture is ideal. Wise does an amazing job scientifically of figuring out how just by adding cold water, my pasta can be the perfect consistency. I'm a texture girl. If you give me something slimy or mushy, I am out. No, very, very picky about things like that, as are my kids, and I have never been anything but amazed by the textures that Wise has been able to put together. This is the cheesy mac. Again, it's kind of almost got a little smokiness to it. Also a kid favorite because many of us will be feeding young, run crabby children, as I like to say, when things aren't the way they're used to. Here's some of the fun additions for snacks. Granola. Always good. These are brand new, the freeze-dried bananas.
I'm gonna try those.
By the way, if you price just freeze-dried bananas in the grocery store, they are very expensive.
Ooh, they're nice.
Aren't those amazing? The natural sugars come right out in those. And what I like about those too is just a handful is gonna give you just a nice little boost of energy. You know, eat a banana, you can wait another hour to eat a meal. When the kids are hungry, when things aren't going great that day, to be able to say, have a banana treat. They're great. So just, I love the addition of that. This is the chocolate pudding. This is the whey milk. And again, to be able to make 28 servings of whey milk, that is for the, you know, the young children who need a sippy cup and a story before bed. Even when the power's out, we'll make fun and we'll make it a flashlight story, but they're probably not gonna fall asleep without that sippy cup. So it's just about normalcy. It's about knowing that things don't always go the way we think they're gonna go, but we know we need to eat. And honestly, my kids needed a cup of milk. So I like that that's in there. This is another new addition. This is a cheesy potato soup.
Oh, look at that.
And if you didn't know any better, you would think that you are sitting in that restaurant.
I can smell it.
Doesn't it smell amazing?
My goodness.
That may or may not serve it in that bread bowl. Because this is the heartiness of this soup. But look at the creaminess. Look at the big chunks of potato. And remember, all I did was add water.
That's all you need to do.
That is all you did. And this is the goodness that you are getting. So I like this for winter for sure.
Less than 10 minutes left of the only presentation tonight in terms of Stephanie and I being here live. Biggest value ever, and for the rest of the year. Limited numbers, as you know. Everybody's asking about the water bottle. We'll do it in a little bit. If you've not seen it yet, you trust me, you're gonna want the water bottle. This is muddy water that I'm drinking. Filters it immediately. Okay, so what's next on the menu?
We've got even more. This is the Southwestern rice and beans. Again, corn, beans. I love the combination of beans and rice in there, because as you know, that's some fiber, that's some protein, there's some starch. Look at the size of that platter. That is only 4 servings. That is going to keep you full.
Oh my gosh, so much so.
I would actually say that one could be stretched to 6 very easily. Pasta Alfredo, another one for the kid favorite. This one I know you like, and you know what? You like it just fine cold as well.
The pot pie,
this is the chicken pot pie.
Yeah, my favorite.
Here's what I want to show you here. Look at the wonderful consistency again. Let's see, I'm coming up with some peas. I've got some carrots. I see some green onion in there. And this has been reconstituted for several hours now, so it is room temperature.
Room temperature.
As it would be if we were in an emergency. Your power is out.
And it's delicious. It's delicious. I mean, what can I tell you?
So would it be something you'd eat if you were hungry, or would it be something you'd be happy to eat?
Be happy to eat it. It's not a compromise. It feels nice to eat. It's tasty. It's delicious. You know, when you say emergency food, it conjures up a certain impression in your mind. And Wise Food have battled so hard to change that perception. Award-winning, gourmet, chef-inspired, chef-created chicken pot pie that is delicious.
And you know what? I love it when our callers say, well, I ordered this and tried it to prove you wrong. Please do, because I want you to get it home, open up one pouch. Pick one that sounds great. Pick one that you think there is no way you could just add water to chicken pot pie. I spend 6 hours making mine and have it be good. Try it, because then you will know the taste is there. And then you can decide, maybe I'll keep 100 servings under the bed for emergency, and maybe I'll eat some of the others. There's everything that is coming to you. 9 different lunch and dinner entrees, plus breakfast foods, plus snack foods, plus drinks.
Before we go to our final moments on our today's special, let's just switch everything around to the one extra that everybody should get other than the water bottle, and that is your choice of protein, vegetable or fruit kit. Without question, you've got to order the fruit kit, because the fruit kit, whether you take it to work to snack on as a healthy, delicious, nutritious snack for any day of the week, it's worth every single penny. Very popular on the fruit snack, as it always is. I just think that makes a lot of sense for so many of us,
Absolutely.
You know?
Listen, fruit is hard enough to get at a decent value, in season, high quality. So Wise has solved all of these problems for us. Plus, it's shelf stable, so you don't have to worry about going bad. I mean, the statistics of the amount of things we throw away is awful. So this, to me, there's so many things other than preparing for an emergency situation. This eliminates food waste, because I don't have to worry about it going bad. I don't have to worry about who's mad at who and charging taxes and tariffs for what, and our food dollar prices increasing. We have it. We're making a commitment to food, and we have it. So I love the fruit. I love the fact that your young ones will always have the great tasting fruit if he doesn't eat it all first.
I could eat this all night long.
Yeah, I could too. It is highly snackable and great quality. So that's always very popular.
Order the fruit. It's $49, money well spent. It's a lot of food for a small price. Now, the other 2 options are protein or vegetable.
Okay, so I like the proteins, and I know it is one of our more limited ones. The reason is you can add various types of beef or various types of chicken to any of the entrees that you're getting in today's special, and instead of feeding 4 servings, it's gonna feed 6 or 8, because protein keeps us full longer, so we can kind of stretch the serving. So great if you have big eaters, great if you have a big family. However, I do love that Wise has done this. The protein kit also comes with rice. So if you just wanted a simple, true emergency kit for just something that you could get by on, it will give you that. So this goes into the certainly better than nothing, but not certainly the palette of everything we're offering.
And then, last but by no means least,
veggies, of course, great natural carbohydrate energy. I have learned that hikers and campers and hunters and people who are out in the elements for hours and hours and hours always carry things like vegetables because they get a real good energy burst from them. You can eat them dry. These are freeze-dried, real peas, of course, broccoli, corn, beans, but I can put them in water. It's called reconstituting, add water, making them moist again, and then I would have like a side dish of peas or broccoli. So as a result, they come with sauces, cheese sauce, butter sauce. Why have boring broccoli just because the power's out?
You'll be so happy. So if you don't know what to buy, if you're looking at all this thinking, well, what should I get? Let's make it real easy. If you only buy a couple things, let me just quickly show you. Come with me, come with me.
Okay.
You buy the today's special.
Of course.
Buy the fruit kit and buy this water bottle. Hundreds of you have already ordered it. This will be the last time we get to mention it.
Okay.
Stephanie, would you just explain to everybody why this is a magic water bottle?
Okay, so the water bottle itself filters 99.9% of all pollutants. The stuff that makes water taste bad, like chlorine, the stuff that makes you sick, like sometimes E. coli, or the things that we find in our water when the water treatment plants might not be working because there's been some sort of problem in your town. Often happens with natural disasters. Also just filters out mud, because that's what we've done to Adam tonight. So we literally took potting soil. This is what is inside the water bottle.
See that?
Dirt. So that's why it looks a little murky. In fact, it looks more than a little murky. It looks pretty much just gross. And we have made mud water. So I want to, oops, I almost said a domino. That would have been scary. I do want to do 2 things. First of all, Adam's been drinking this very cheerfully, because how does it taste?
Clean and pure.
And now you can see clean and pure. So we have taken that mud water, and obviously this is a straw. It's meant to be, sucked through, but I'm able to squeeze clean water.
This isn't drip, 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 wait an hour for it to filter.
Right.
Filthy water, drinking it immediately.
From the straw into your cup.
Tastes gorgeous. Gorgeous, 1,000 sold. This, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I would, honestly, I'd get one for you and one for your husband, one for your son and one for your daughter. Can I just say one fast thing? If you tune in tonight, this will not be here. This will have sold out probably by 9 a.m. at this rate. We're already nearly 50% completely sold through. It's called the water bottle. I think it's called the Seychelles bottle from Wise. Do not miss out on this one. Okay.
And here's the combination that I love so much. Okay. Remember, everything that you see here, I'm trying to domino these before the day is done. Everything that you see here, all you need is water. Yeah. Fresh, safe drinking water to turn them into amazing meals. So you can filter with this. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that's not gonna take a little while because rather than drawing it out with your mouth, you're gonna be squeezing. But bottom line is, in an emergency, if my family is starving and everybody is mad and angry and ready for some food, I can take a pouch, I can add the 2 cups of water that need to be watered by making sure that water is safe right here in this water bottle. All you need is safe drinking water and the Today's Special. It's,
folks, we see you there. Nearly 500 more people are ordering as we speak. So we have our final moments on our Today's Special. We want to thank the Wise Company for doing this. Our thoughts and prayers are with anybody that's been suffering or struggling with Dorian. It's an all too familiar reminder that we have to be prepared. And in National Preparedness Month, which is in the month of September, it's a time where we can take stock and say, okay, let's get the food in. Let's take care because there might be a winter storm, there might be a power outage. In every state, there's something. It might be the flood, it might be the earthquake, it might be the tornado, it might be the hurricane. We've got to be able to eat and eat well. The Wise Company, which is an award-winning company being featured on all the major morning shows, produce highest quality emergency food that actually tastes delicious. Typically, their food is a premium. You know, we had a caller earlier, $200, $300, $400, depending on the servings. This package that we've put together is our biggest, fullest, heartiest, most delicious ever. It's 170 servings for $99. The price per serving is peanuts when you look at it. It's crazy. We'll even send it to you with free shipping and handling. And Stephanie, as we mentioned earlier, I just recommend, you know, we all go to bed worrying about somebody. Let's have this delivered directly to their house, free of charge with free shipping, because they'll surely appreciate it as well.
Absolutely, because if it's not in your area, it's in someone else's. I mean, think back to just last week where we didn't know 24 hours out where a major storm was coming. The same thing happens with a snowstorm. Oh, it's gonna trek north, but the wind didn't blow that hard, so now it's south. Bottom line is, that's a lot of anxiety. Yeah. That's a lot of anxiety, and we think, oh, I just don't have time to go to the grocery store today. Or when you get to the grocery store, the shelves have already been picked over. I know all of Florida experienced that last week. We were worried about not having enough water. That's how you solve that problem. You get a water bottle, so you have enough water no matter what. We were worried about not having enough food if the power went out for a week. This is how you solve that stress and anxiety. Don't get there. Don't get to the point where it's a must-do. Yeah. You can do it now and have peace of mind for up to 25 years. I love this as a one and done. Yeah. Now, I've had very good friends of mine say, okay, so how does the business model, when you only need to buy something every 25 years, work? And I think that's a very fair question. Yeah. The answer is, when you try this food, it becomes so much more in your family than just the, I'll eat that if we have an emergency and I hope I never do. Right. Because it tastes great.
That's why we have auto ship available. Yep. Everything we've done tonight is on auto ship. The Today's Special, the protein kit, the vegetable kit, the fruit kit. Auto ship, auto ship, auto ship guarantees the pricing, guarantees the free shipping and handling. Lots of you have ordered the fruit kit rather. Definitely don't miss out on that. The bananas, the strawberries, the mangoes. It's so delicious. I want to quickly tell you we've nearly sold out of the eggs. Yeah, well, wow. This is what happens at midnight. It's our last Today's Special of the year. It's the biggest offer ever. The 144 servings of the eggs, you'll perhaps be the last ones today to see it. So if you do want to add the eggs to your order, do it before you go to bed tonight. It's a lot of servings and eggs. It's the ultimate protein. So we can wake up on a morning, we can have an omelet, right?
Absolutely you can. You can open each of those pouches and then reseal them. Here's how I prepare my powdered eggs, just like I prepare every other kind of egg.
Right.
You know, I whip it together. I added water since it was powdered. At that point, it's just like scrambling a regular egg, making an omelet, whatever you want to do with it. And then, as you can see, I don't have a very hot pan here, but it starts to come together, and we make scrambled eggs right before our very eyes. Now, I like having a powdered protein source because it's a shelf-stable protein.
Yes.
Which means no matter what's happening, if the store is closed for a week, if I can't get out of my street because the trees are down and the power outage is there, I am able to make eggs with the 7 grams of protein and the 70 calories before it each and every time. So that is how I'm able to continue to be able to know that my family is gonna have protein. So you can see these are gonna scramble right up. I just turned the pan up a little bit.
Yeah,
I scramble at home.
No, exactly. It's just the same old thing. So that's your 144 servings of our fabulous eggs. Final couple hundred of those if you want to add it in. It is on auto ship as well, don't forget, so you can guarantee that special pricing and the free shipping and handling as well, which is a big bonus. Steve, where are we going after this? Okay. So folks, we're gonna as soon as we kind of finish, we're making my omelet now.
Scrambling your eggs.
Yes, it's very sweet of Stephanie. Thank you for your orders on the Today Special. The protein kit, that fruit kit is very popular. The eggs, do not hang up. We are counting you in if you want the eggs. By the way, while we're eating great food, did you know that we're going live with the Beekmans? Yeah, we are. We are gonna have so much fun. Join the Beekman boys and all the neighbors as we take the show on the road to the place where it all started to help them celebrate their first anniversary. We'll be live from the Beekman Harvest Festival in Sharon Springs, New York, with special offers and a sneak peek at their holiday collection as well. So definitely tune in for that. It's on September the 14th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, what's next? Are we going to the drinks, the chocolate drinks?
You're gonna wash down the omelet I made you with chocolate milk?
You are perfect hostess, the perfect hostess.
All right, so this is a new product for us, and I love this. This is a whey milk product, but we've made it chocolate with, of course, the real deal. It is very nice and chocolatey. In fact, the reason I only have a little bit to show you is because Adam has drank the last 2 glasses that I've poured. But I do want to show you how easy it is. So it will come to you looking just like maybe the chocolate powder you put in your regular milk all the time, except the difference is the milk itself is already in here. So all I'm gonna do is add water, add the whey milk powder with the chocolate flavor, of course, and then I simply whisk, and that's it. So no refrigeration is needed, which is important, of course, because if we are using this for an emergency situation, you know, maybe it's just the one thing that gets the kids to be just a little more cheerful about the fact that they've been stuck in the house for days, or maybe you had to evacuate and you were able to grab a bucket of chocolate milk and take it with you. Oh my gosh, that alone would make my kids happy. I have a 15-year-old and we literally stopped for chocolate milk at a convenience store today, if that tells you anything. So it's a great extra thing to have. It's a great milk product to have. Everybody. And certainly Adam has found it extremely pleasurable. That's the beginning of his 3rd glass.
Well, it's just so chocolatey.
It's very chocolatey. And that's good, because is that not why we like chocolate milk? So a nice treat.
So I've been drinking chocolate milk and I've been drinking dirty, no clean water. For those of you asking, the Wise Seychelles bottle takes filthy water. That's filthy, filthy, filthy in there. That's why it's black. And it instantly filters it. No waiting, no drip, drip, drip. Filthy water is there, and filthy water becomes clean water in my mouth. You gotta buy one of these. Most popular product tonight, apart from the Today's Special, is this. Make sure you don't miss out before it's sold out. Thank you, Stephanie Roberts.
Good to see you.
We had a lot of stuff out here.
We did.
My gosh, it just keeps growing, all the wonderful things you can buy, but it doesn't feel any better than when you are prepared. Stay with us for more great things.
Hi neighbors, it's Josh and Brent. We're the founders of Beekman 1802. And do you know we've been here at HSN for 1 whole year already?
We hope you'll join us all month to see what kind of specials we have up our sleeves.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel beautiful in a matter of a few minutes each day. That's why I created Dial 10. I want to give you beauty tools to create that feeling. My mission is to make you feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good eating with me today at 5 p.m.
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus, VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.